Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards. And it is Friday night, which means for a lot of people, it is D&D night. Well, I mean, for some people it's magic, magic Friday night, magic night. But Friday night, magic night. Yes, I am from the Redundancy Department of Redundancy. How did you know? Anyway, so we're going to open a pack of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Maybe we'll get a wily dungeon, maybe we'll get a gnarly dragon, or maybe we'll get the dreaded gazebo. No, the gazebo's not in it. Anyway, here we go. Let's get some loot. Huh. The Atropal. It's a token creature. God Horror. Come on, focus. Thank you. With Death Touch and 4/4. That character may be in this. Something may summon it, may not. Anyway, starting out, Earth Cult Elemental. A 4 red elemental. 6/6 with Siege Monster. When Earth Cult Elemental enters the battlefield, roll a d20. 1 through 9, each player sacrifices a permanent. 10 through 19, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. 20, each opponent sacrifices 2 permanents. Well, that's one way to do it. Next up, Inspiring Bard. A 3 green elf bard for 3/3. When Inspiring Bard enters the battlefield, choose one. Bardic Inspiration. Target creature gets +2/+2 in a turn. Song of Rest, you gain 3 life. Alright. Planner Ally. A 3 white angel for 3/3 with flying. When Planner Ally attacks, venture into the dungeon. Enter the first room or advance in the next room. Yeah, the mechanic was dungeon crawling, which you had to have a separate card for to crawl, and you would get stuff as you went through. But if you didn't use the mechanic, it became useless. Anyway, Clever Conjurer, a 2 blue gnome wizard for 2/3 with Mage Hand. Tap. Untap target permanent not named Clever Conjurer. Activate only as a sorcery. That's alright. Dragon's Fire. A 1 red instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand or choose a dragon you control. Dragon's Fire deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you revealed a dragon card or chose a dragon as you cast the spell, Dragon's Fire deals damage equal to the power of that card or creature instead. That's a pretty nice little dragon thing. Fate's Reversal. A 1 black sorcery. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Venture into the dungeon. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. Circle of the Moon Druid. A 2 green human elf druid for 2 form. With bear form. No comment. Anyway. As long as it's your turn, Circle of the Moon Druid is a bear with base power and toughness 4/2. It loses all of the creature types. Either someone wasn't paying attention or that was intentional. One of the two. Anyway, Rime Shield Frost Giant, a 3 blue giant warrior. For 4/5, with Ward 3. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 3. It's a bit much. I don't know. Nah. Zombie Ogre. Zogre. A 3 black zombie ogre for 3/5. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon and get out of my swamp. not that part. But yeah, venture into the dungeon. Grim Wanderer. A 1 black goblin warlock for 5/3 with flash and tragic backstory. Cast this spell only if a creature died this turn. That's one way to do it. Eccentric Apprentice. A 2 blue Tiefling Wizard 2/2 with flying. When Eccentric Apprentice enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've completed a dungeon, up to 1 target creature becomes a bird with base power and toughness 1/1 and flying until end of turn. I guess that would work for like your opponents. Turn them into a bird. Plate Armor. A 2 white artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has ward 1. Equip 3. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other equipment you control. That would be cool. I like that. That one I could see myself using that one. And our rare is the Dancing Sword, a 1 blue artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. When a equipped creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct artifact creature with flying and ward 1. If you do, it is an equipment. Equip for 1. I could definitely see myself using that one. And we've got a shiny rare, shiny. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. A 1 blue sorcery. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value 20 or more. That is nasty. Especially for 3. That is nasty. And we got an island. Yeah, it's basic. Oh, and we have a dungeon to delve. Let's see, the mechanic is like you could choose which way you went, and you would gain or lose. So, like for example, Tomb of Annihilation. Trapped entry, each player loses 1 life. Go down here, you get Veil of Fears. Each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card. And Sandfall Cell. Each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a land. Or you can go down Oblite. Discard a card and sacrifice an artifact, a creature, and a land. And then finally, the end of the thing, create Cradle of the Death God. Create the Atropal, a legendary 4/4 black god horror creature token with Death Touch. You know, that guy. So, that is in Adventures in... Oh, I missed that one. Adventures in Forgotten Realms. Which, I mean, is it really still forgotten if it's been this long? Or is like Forgotten Realms something like Final Fantasy? Everyone knows it, but whatever. Alright, so, what would I use? Definitely would use this. Use that. Pretty nasty. The equipments are... they look cool. I'd use them. Let's see here. Zogre, Frost Giant, Circle of the Moon Druid. This one would be cool if you got a dragon thing going on. Planner Ally. Really not much going on there. And I'm a sucker for elementals, so I would probably use this one. So, that is it. And wow, this video was longer than I expected. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. And you remember to have a magical day.